channel. It's Shawnta's Way here today. And today I'm going to be showing you guys 3 amazing must-try vegan recipes that you can cook for dinner or lunch or whenever you want to cook them. I'm going to say they're for dinner because they are pretty hearty meals. I usually get all of my dinner ideals from Pinterest. Sometimes I just have a taste for something and I'll make something based on that. But most of the time I don't have a clue of what I want to eat. So all of these meals are just, you know, pictures I looked at and then I made myself by putting my own touch on it. This way they turn out so good and they turn out just the way I like them. So let's go ahead and hop into the first meal that I have for you guys today. Okay, so this first meal is going to be amazing chickpea curry. So of course you're gonna start off with putting oil into your pan. I'm using grapeseed oil, but you can use whatever you like. Now I'm just going to go ahead and throw in some onion. I'm also going to go ahead and throw in my garlic. And as soon as my onions were nice and translucent, I went ahead and threw in some red peppers. And now I'm going to go ahead and throw in my spices. I threw in 4 tablespoons of curry and I just went ahead and mixed that all together. And don't worry about it sticking to the bottom of the pan because you actually want it to do this for the first beginning of this process. So just go ahead and mix that all around. Now I'm just going to go ahead and throw in some ginger while I'm continuing to mix the vegetables all around. Now for the start of the show, we're just going to go ahead and throw in those chickpeas, and I went ahead and stirred them all around in that amazing seasoning. And then I just went ahead and threw in all the vegetables that I like. So I went ahead and threw in mushrooms, tomatoes, and I also put broccoli in there. At this point you can just add whatever you like to the mix, but this is just what I chose. And don't worry, those broccoli pieces will get a little smaller as it cooks. I went ahead and threw in some chili powder also because I forgot to add it at first. Now I'm just throwing in some oregano and a little bit more of that black salt. Now I'm just going to allow this to go ahead and cook for about 15 minutes. I also added in 1 cup of water. At this point you can add in coconut milk if you like. I personally love coconut milk in my chickpea curry, but I did not have any on hand. So I'm just showing you guys that you can also make this mixture with water. It does not matter. It's just as good and still absolutely amazing. And make sure that when you pour in your water that you scrape the bottom of your pan so you can get all those nice like seasonings that stuck to the bottom of the pan, and it just makes it amazing for the broth. Again, I'm going to allow this to sit for about 15 minutes. You can cover it. I'm going to make sure that I cover it so that it doesn't dry out. And this is the completed amazing chickpea curry. I went ahead and threw it on top of some wild rice. And for the final touch, I of course added some sriracha because I love sriracha so much and it just makes everything 10 times better. Next, we're going to be making this amazing cucumber and tomato salad. It's so good, so summery, and super easy. You're going to start off with an onion. I'm going to use half of an onion, and I'm just going to go ahead and dice that into small bite-sized pieces. Now that I have that diced up, I'm just going to set it aside while I go ahead and cut up my cherry tomatoes. And I'm just taking my tomatoes and slicing them into 2 halves. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my cucumbers and I'm going to go ahead and slice those. Have you made it this far? If so, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you never miss an upload. Now that I have my cucumbers and tomatoes into a bowl, I'm going to go ahead and add in my oil, and I'm using grapeseed oil. A little bit of apple cider vinegar. You can use red wine vinegar if you like. I'm also adding in dill herb. It's so good. Yes. I also added in some basil and some black pepper, and I also added in some parsley. I went ahead and added a little bit of black salt, but you can add any type of salt that you like. Now I'm just going to mix this all together and combine the seasonings And girl, don't forget your onion like I did. I almost got caught slipping. Okay, no. Now I'm gonna go ahead and allow this to pretty much combine and sit for about an hour. And make sure that when you're mixing well so that those cucumbers and tomatoes can go ahead and soak up all the spices. It's so good. And for the final touch, I just went ahead and added some cayenne pepper because I'm kind of obsessed with cayenne pepper. And that completes the cucumber and tomato salad. Super easy, super quick. And for the last dinner ideal that you guys must try is my fajita jackfruit tacos because they are absolutely amazing. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is rinse and drain my jackfruit. I've already cut up my fajita vegetables, which I'm only using red peppers and onions for today. And I'm going to go ahead and cut up some garlic, and never mind my band-aid, guys. I cut my hand and I also cut up some shallots. Now I'm gonna go ahead and shred my jackfruit, and I just pretty much do this and it looks like I'm shredding chicken, or if you want to look at it that way, but I just went ahead and broke it apart and shredded all of them one by one. If you're liking these recipes so far, go ahead and comment down below and let me know what is your favorite recipe and which recipe will you be making for dinner. So when you're done pulling apart your jackfruit, it should look to something similar like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw in some grapeseed oil into the pan, and I'm going to take my garlic and shallots and I'm just going to go ahead and cook that up a little bit. Not too much because you don't want to make your garlic burn or become too bitter. Just a little bit to get the flavors going. And then I went ahead and threw in my shredded jackfruit. And I went ahead and combined that into the garlic and shallot. Now it's time to add my spices and herbs. First I'm going to go ahead and add my smoked paprika. Then I'm going to add in some cumin. Next I'm going to add in some chili powder, some parsley. Then I'm going to mix the jackfruit and the spices and the herbs all together and make sure that it's all well combined and that the spices and herbs are covering the jackfruit nice. Next I went ahead and drizzled in some coconut aminos to give it a nice teriyaki flavor. Then I went ahead and put in some maple syrup. Not a lot, but I did add that in for that nice like sugar of the recipe. You can add in, you know, regular sugar, but I just didn't want to put that into my jackfruit. It's already sweet enough. And now I'm just going to allow that to simmer on low heat for about 15 to 20 minutes or whenever it looks like it's done. And yes, you guys see me breaking up pieces because I'm kind of looking at it like, let me grab one or two or three. So while my jackfruit is simmering, I'm going to go ahead and add in my onions and fajita vegetables, the red peppers and all that to another pan, and I'm going to pretty much saute those up. And to my fajita vegetables, all I add is a little bit of liquid aminos and a poultry seasoning mix. So now I'm just going to allow this to cook until it's nice and tender. So once my jackfruit is done, I'm going to go ahead and fix up some tacos. This looks amazing. It tastes amazing. Oh my gosh, guys, you have to try it. I just went ahead and added a little bit of toppings like some tomatoes and a little bit of lettuce and a little bit of salsa. And those are my jackfruit fajita tacos. So those are my must-try vegan meals. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like to see more cooking videos. So I hope recommend you guys give these meals a try. If you do, let me know down in the comment section. Like I said, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you want to see more vegan meals on my channel. And I will see you guys in my next one. Wait. I will see you guys on my next one. Bye. I was like, bye. See you later. See you later. By the way, Naraya did my hair today. Nice.
No, it was yesterday.
Yesterday, today, girl, it's all a blur.
What?